Hey there. Okay, welcome back. So today, as I said yesterday, we'll look at some Largo Mano, so long range fighting. I think this is really important to learn because some styles really focus on the closer in stuff, and I think most styles have a sort of a rump of stuff that's in the medium Mano range. But I really think that for the time you put in against the effects in real fighting, that Largo Mano is probably you get the biggest bang for your buck, as it were. Relatively easy to learn, definitely effective. Okay, and I think you can look at it another way, is if you were ever to have to do this for real and it comes up to use of force, is it reasonable force? You know, if somebody came at you with a knife and you hit him on the hand and broke his fingers, well, I think any normal reasonable person, as in a jury, would say that's reasonable force. Okay, it's kind of almost the definition of reasonable force. He went to stab me, I hit him on his hand, knocked his knife out of his hand. It's not, he went to stab me, so I smashed his head in and gave him brain damage. Okay, so just in these terms, it's really efficient use of your time, and it sounds to me, and I've done jury service, I know the kind of people on juries and everyone seemed very reasonable at the time. If it did go to a jury because you've used this stuff, and obviously we'd hope it wouldn't, but if you were using this in self-defense and you did some Largo Mano on people, it sounds to me like that's almost the definition of reasonable force. So you hope it won't get that far. Okay, on to business. So what we're looking at here is putting ourselves in a position where I can hit my opponent's limbs and he can't hit my body. Okay? I kind of take as a starting point on anything like this that my opponent is going to hit me, so he is putting himself into my medium range and me into his medium range. So his stick is going to come to there, or to there, or possibly to there. So I'm ultimately going to be stepping back. So the first thing we're going to learn is a cross step with an angle 1. Okay, I'll do it sideways, I'll do it facing the camera. So I'm just going to step back and look. Yesterday, Lutang was here. This is entirely different because I'm not just defending my leg, I'm defending my entire body. So I step back and strike. Okay, step back and strike. And so I want to get used to doing this, just there. That's all we're doing. Okay, and you notice this hand, I put it back. If I leave it here, maybe he follows through. Maybe he comes 1, 2 and hits it as his attack, like a combination attack. But if it's here, it's out of the way and it's kind of counterbalancing me. So if I do it here, like that, you know. So, there. Just angle 1 with a step back, and now practice stepping forward. So I'm going to do angle 1 going backwards, angle 2 going forwards. 1, 2, 1, 2, like this. 1, 2. And so you can see, I'm starting here, dead central to the camera screen. Yeah, I come back over here, and then forward again. Break his hand, hit him on the arm, hit him on the hand, go back to his head if I want. 1, 2, 1, 2. And obviously what my hands are doing ultimately is this, and I'm timing it with my feet. I want the emphasis though not to be this. I want the emphasis to be moving out of range and then coming back. Moving out of range, come back. Out of range, back. Done that for a little while. Excuse me. Now I'm going to work one half of the X. But more to the point here, I'm going to start on an upward strike. I find this really handy if it's really easy to do. If someone's coming in with anything like this, you're meeting head onto their head-on collision impact. Okay, so now what I'm doing, come up and back. So I'm doing, for me, that's an angle 11. Okay, it could be any different numbers, different systems, but a forehand upward strike, and then angle 2 coming backwards. There, 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 there. Okay, so step back and defend, step forward is good. And that really is it. Okay, I step back to defend myself and I step forward to counter. Okay, but I always think that something that Filipino martial arts has that I've never seen anywhere else, and I've trained in lots of different things. I've trained often I say to people, I've done everything apart from Vietnam Bo Dao, which is like Vietnamese Kung Fu. No other system, most of the systems work off this kind of principle, things that are doing with striking. I'm not talking judo. That the other person goes to hit me, and I kind of go, oh, I've got to defend myself, block, and counter. Or it might be that I, more like a Wing Chun way, block and counter. Or boxer just evades and hits. Or karate guy, blocks and counters. All of those things said defend, then counter, or defend and counter. Right? Oh dear, it's bad stuff, I'm going to block it and then hit back. Eskrima is not like that. Eskrima has gratitude. Somebody once said this to me and I think it's a good way of looking at it. He is stupid enough to come and hit me and give me a target. So it's like, oh, thank you. Yeah, you're going to put your hand there and I'm going to take it off. Okay? It's a different mindset altogether. So different ways of standing. A good way, if I'm squaring up to someone, is I like this stance, and I'm standing sideways so you can see it. I'm totally flat across the front of me, so there's no forward target, like this, or like this, any of this kind of stuff. No, dead flat, like this. And the first attack, or my first move, is going to be this powerful upward shot, and then a powerful one back. I can start from here as well. Again, I'm flat on the front. There's nothing sticking out. Like that, you see? Here, now, this is a target, and this is a target. Here, there is no target. I can keep the range right, and so I've learned the range, knowing there's the end of my stick. If he's a little bit further away than that, he can't hit me. And so the minute he moves, I do that. I don't even have to really think about it, it's just, he moved. It doesn't matter what stance he's in. It doesn't matter whether he's left or right sided. It doesn't matter whether he does a angle 1 or angle 2. It's just, I'm waiting, there. And just take that and then come back with something, okay? But that's timing, and you can only really get that by drilling with a live partner. What you need to do before that is to get the movement nice and smooth. So I just like to train like this, just move, and I'll come there and that way. Sometimes I just do that, but mostly I do this cross footwork. Sometimes I'll move this foot first, which is my left, to get more range. But I just do this. A good way of doing it is to imagine your opponent doing 1 through 5. So they're going to attack you like this. Attack angle 1, then attack angle 2, then attack angle 3, then attack angle 4, then attack angle 5. And I'm going to defend all of those with angle 1. So I'm going to do this. I'll do it facing the camera. He attacks me angle 1, I'll do that. Then he attacks me angle 2, I'll do that. Now angle 3 is going to come lower. So I do that. Angle 4, low as well. Angle 5, I'm going to step a little bit to the side as well, because I don't want to sort of, because if somebody lunges really well, they'll still get me if I just step back like this. So I'll move out of the way and still do it. Now the opponent is going to hit me angle 2, which is that shot. Yeah. So from here, as he comes in there, like that. Yeah. See, take these. Now I do angle 2 to all of them. So he starts with angle 1. Now he comes angle 2, angle 3, so I've got to change the angle of my strike slightly, angle 4. This, because if I do this, I'll hit him on the hand and he will hit me on the hand. But if I lift my hand, it won't. The thrust comes in, move and strike. Okay? And I can work through, starting from a 3 chamber, a 4 chamber, even a 5 chamber. What can I do from a 5 chamber? As he comes, step back, strike up. Okay? And go through those. But the thing to take away from this is the footwork. There. Whatever you want. The main thing is that long range defence. Okay? I hope that's been of some use. I think it is probably, if I could only teach people one thing in eskrima, this would be it. Largo Mano. I think it's excellent. Okay, I think the closer in stuff, it's too easy for somebody who's just like a grabber, somebody who's just smothering you, to stop you hitting. Okay, so if I was really into this kind of butting and striking like this, or boom, boom, all this stuff, yeah, great. But what if a big rugby player, you know, American football player, grabs hold of you? You're not a fighter, he's a big guy. A big rangy guy just comes, gets tangled up on you. But if I'm out here, he's going to close in on me, and he closes, he runs forward trying to grab me. Pum, pum, pum. Yeah, there's a strategy there for keeping someone off. Come there, ideally step around the corner, there, 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 there. And I have powerful strikes as I go backwards. Okay? Take that away, work with it, and I'll see you tomorrow.